He's on a very safe carry. He's on Lucian.
We'll
see how this one does go, but let us know what you guys think. Hit us up on Twitter at LoL Esports with your hashtags ROC win or FNC win. Yeah. So not only does he find himself actually up a decent amount of CS, which he's usually very far down, they've also, the vision control has also allowed them to get this early dragon. They're going a little bit low for it, but all the same, he does get smited down and then taken down Yellowstar. Whereas Huni's been perfectly fine in this situation. Rainover, however, could be in some trouble as Jankos Tremor senses him out.
As well.
But yeah, this is going to be another 2v2. Rainover, he's not aware of this one. The ward's down. Now he's going to have to flash, but he could go down here. The gooey chunks are split. Huni's coming in to try and mop this one up. Can he pick up Jankos? That's the question. Ignite already down on him. There's the first blood as they pick up the Zac, but the answer goes in. Meanwhile, Nukeduck, Overpow now, trying to chase down Huni as the wild grows.
Use so much time on killing the passive as well.
Yep. Oh,
there we go.
Flash stun. There we go. Turns on to Vander. Here comes Febivin, though. And here comes the pony. Huni dashing in. They pick up Vander. Woolite makes his way out of the collateral damage, but a power play. But I feel like Fnatic is just being the much more proactive team in this situation. They've got the tower now. Oh. Overpow. He's going to try to make his great escape, but Huni's not going to let him have it. Flash. Cataclysm. Lock him up for just a few more seconds. It looks like he'll be able to get away, but here comes Jankos, yeah. So they're going to turn this one. Oh! No! He's still dashing away. Can they get him? The Prey Seeker dodging out from shutdown. Goes to
having a weak AD carry. Oh, Yellowstar needs to be careful.
Yeah, he's isolated, actually. He's going to dodge out the skill shots. The chains are on him, however. Tibbers is dropped, but so is Yellowstar. Rainover bouncing all around, and it looks like Fnatic are trying to salvage the situation, but it's a 2-for-1 so far. Here comes Huni. Everyone on Roccat. Oh, so low after the fact. Huni's going to take down Woolite. They have Jankos slow. They turn their attention on Nukeduck.
They got it.
Oh, and down goes Jankos. Nukeduck nearly going to be the ace after the fact. So Fnatic comes up with a power play, but they're not satisfied with that just yet. A double kill going over, and for just a second they have the...
He's about the mid game. So when you pick him, you go standard lanes, even though there's a graze into Lucian.
Oh,
and now
hello, the Tibbers. Yellowstar, though, a little bit low, but here comes the horse. Woolite isolated from the pack. He takes down Yellowstar, but he trades his own life for it as Huni comes up with that kill. Dashing in, that is going to be another kill picked up. This time, it goes over to Nukeduck, or excuse me, goes over to Steelback as they take down Nukeduck and Jankos. A 3 for...
5 kills, 5 assists.
Very big. They're going to jump on him, but still, this is not advised. In a number disadvantage, Vander goes down.
Voice team, but he's not going to be nearly tanky enough for them to really challenge here. Let's see. Febren is coming in. Notice Huni. He's teleporting from base of home guard.
They stop damaging the Drake for just a moment. Jankos wanted to go in for the smite. The fight is a little bit awkward here. It does get taken secure by Rainover. Meanwhile, here comes Huni, and everyone from Roccat just scatters. 2 kills picked up. Vander.
Doesn't have to be boring just because you can build a double tank setup. Well, I guess Hecarim is not really counting in that case.
Definitely not boring, but
not boring at all.
They're not wanting to give this one up for free, but they might lose their lives as well. Zanya's hourglass popped. Overpow goes down. Straight back to Baron, boys.
And if they ever show up in one of the lanes, you know you can take something elsewhere. In this case, it's a piece of
Woolite, yeah, and that's going to be the tower as well. The inhibitor close to going down. It's just so many people jumping, dashing, clawing their way to you, and there's just no way that Roccat has to stop this one. AD carries down for them. Looks like they'll turn. Overpow is going to be in some trouble. The flag and drag is not up just yet. Inhibitor being fired down. Huni's still just able to cause enough distraction on his own. Here comes the culling, but it just tickles Fnatic, and they grab the inhibitor number 2. Rainover in the middle, bouncing all around. He's exhausted, but that didn't really seem to give him too much pause. Roccat have chased Fnatic out of their base again, but they have done so at a pretty high cost. A lot of minions here. Febivin picking up Overpow as he... I
think you're correct, Pyra. I think you are correct. I don't think they're going to hold on for
They're going to keep trying. There go the chunks, but still, Yellowstar lands the stun. Jankos, Wild Growth, Woolite trying to trade Steelback. Meanwhile, Huni teleporting in. Here comes the horse. One more time. Jankos barely makes it out alive, and Vander's not so lucky. Here comes Fnatic to try to wrap this game up. 25, nearly 26 minutes in. The last Nexus turret falls. The Nexus is short to do it, and Fnatic, a dominating performance over Roccat. ...26 minutes. That's all. That's a quick game.
Fnatic played this so well. Like, everything was just perfect. They got all the right engages. I love watching Fnatic play when they have these hard engage compositions. They're so good at starting fights. I'm just sitting here smiling because this game was played at double speed from Fnatic, and Roccat doesn't even know what hit them.
Yeah. I mean, you can't. That's just a speedy game from them, and smiles all around. They deserve it. That is the type of play that everyone wants to see out of Fnatic.
Oh, yeah.
And you cannot fault them a single bit for the way they played that.
Now, putting a bit of pressure now on H2K and SK Gaming here.
Oh, yes.
The two other teams fighting for the top 2 spots in Europe. Fnatic is now tied with SK, at least in terms of wins, and SK is playing Giants later, while H2K will take on Elements. So still a lot of action going on here. 2 more weeks.
There's the man.
He can be happy. He can be happy.
Yes. And just for everyone who has any doubts, his horse is amazing.
His horse is absolutely amazing. Oh, well, for Fnatic. So, I mean, Roccat here again. I feel like this Jarvan pick just forced them into play an early game they didn't want to. I'm not too sure what the main strategy was going to be, because normally when you have Jarvan, you pair him with like a very, very, you know, hard engage composition, or well, a composition that can gank really well early on. So you take, like, we saw Gambit pull off a Twisted Fated IEM with the Jarvan, and you just like keep porting to the top lane and gank for him. You have a jungler who just camps that lane, because you really